most brands are still underutilizing their email and SMS to generate sales for their e-commerce brand. And in today's video, I'm going to show you the one lever that I can almost guarantee you're not pulling with your email and SMS to increase sales, right? First of all, number one, guys, email and SMS is still number one for retention, right? When it comes to communicating with your customers, to actually continue and develop the relationship with these customers, you need to communicate with them and have multiple touch points just outside of their one-time purchasing. And unless you own a physical location, the only way you're going to be touching base with these people and communicating with them is going to be through email and SMS. And most brands are not pulling this one lever, guys. And today we're going to be using the iPad. And so one thing I want to get across, guys, is that it's our rule of thumb, guys. When it comes to email and SMS marketing, we should be generating 15 to 20% of sales every single month, right? And the way that we're going to do this is not through just sending out large email blasts, because what we often hear when I speak to brand owners, the lever that they're not pulling, I'm going to explain to you what that lever in a moment, but the reason that they're not overall utilizing their email and SMS marketing efficiently is because they feel that, these are kind of the complaints that we'll get, right? One, they don't want to be too spammy. Two, they are limited by ideas. And three, they don't have time, right? And the third one is really where we step in to help out, but as well with the other situations, see, I have a star between too spammy and limited ideas, because oftentimes this is the main bottleneck when it comes to utilizing your email and SMS to the potential that it can be. So I want to walk you guys through a couple of examples when it comes to segmentation, because this is the lever that you're not pulling inside of your email and SMS to elevate the results that you guys are generating. Brand A on the left-hand side, they've got no segmentation, right? They just have a large email list, which they are continuously sending emails to. And on the right-hand side, we have brand B with a ton of small individual lists. Now, the difference here is that, first of all, on the left-hand side, we're at risk of spamming people, right? If we want to send 15 emails in the month of August, we're going to be sending 15 emails to one person, right? Which is not ideal. People are going to unsubscribe, which leads to the second bullet point there. And it's unfocused, right? Because again, we're kind of sending broad messages to a broad group of people. People aren't feeling like, hey, this is a message for me. They can tell that this is just being sent to a large list. And then that leads to low volume, because if you want to be keeping your unsubscribe rate low and you're not utilizing segmentation, well, what's going to happen is you're going to have to send a limited amount of emails, because if you send a lot, you're going to be reaching spam. Or on the right-hand side, what we've gone ahead and done is produced an example of a brand utilizing segmentation. So what that essentially means, guys, is taking your email list and breaking it up into small individual groups based off of customer behavior. So I'm going to give you some quick examples as far as, who we could have in this list. One of these segments might be new customers. We might have repeat buyers. We might have our VIP customers, right? People who have purchased, multiple times. We can have another list of people who purchased a specific product or collection. So let's put product A. We can also have a group of people in win-back as a segmentation. And so what that might be is a group of people that have been with inside of our email list for 6 months. They've been opening emails, but they haven't purchased. And depending on your brand, you can get really granular with this. And what this allows you to do is when you're starting to utilize segmentation, you have the ability to send much more targeted emails. Again, let's say you own a supplement company where you have proteins and pre-workouts and maybe complementary products. As you start to segment people by maybe individual products that they've purchased in the past, and hey, product B might be a great upsell or complementary purchase for this customer, you can start to target these people with very specific emails, which one, again, increases the targetability of what we're sending. Two, it allows for you to be creative to increase the volume of email and SMS that you're sending, which ultimately leads to more money in your brand's pocket. And what this eventually allows you to do is build customer journeys and flows or messaging for each of these different audiences within your segmentation. And so as you start to segment your audiences, let's use new customers as an example. You can start to build automations where you have email 1, email 2, email 3 built out. And these are all automated to send, again, towards your new customer list and all of the different segmentations that you have. So again, with a VIP segmentation, you might want to go ahead and send these people specifically, right? Special offers, things like early access. And for our win back segmentation, you can have messaging saying things like, we miss you, things like discount incentives. And so all of a sudden, guys, again, just with 3 audience segments that have produced, out of thin air, within a month now, you can send 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 emails and go way deeper with this inside of your email list to really start to challenge yourself to sit down, understand your customer base. Because again, depending on whether you own a jewelry brand, whether you own a clothing brand, whether you own a cosmetic brand, you're really going to be able to sit down and understand your customer better than anyone else. And so I challenge you today to go with inside of your email list and start with a bare minimum of 3 audience segmentations. You should have new customers, abandoned cart, abandoned checkout, all of the basic segmentation already, but you should really start to dive into your customer behavior and the different customer avatars you have to start utilizing segmentation further and allow yourself to start scaling your email and SMS marketing. I'm gonna give you a quick couple examples, guys, of a couple of quick brands. These are actually 2 examples of a jewelry brand that we work with. So in different areas, right? So this is for their campaigns. You'll see we're averaging a 65% open rate. And the reason is this is over a 17-month period, guys, is because of the utilization of segmentation. When we're sending emails, we're sending it to people in a very targeted way. And so when the headline calls out, hey, you purchased product A, B, and C, that's something that's, really going to connect with that customer because they actually did so. And it's not just random and bulk and being sent to 10,000 people at once. And so I challenge you again, as I said today, guys, to go back, dive into your email list, and you should be looking like brand B within the next 2 to 3 weeks. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up, leave a comment what you guys would like to see next. I know this was a little bit rough, guys. First time utilizing the iPad for a video and a little bit of a training. So bear with me. This is going to get much better over time. We're going to start pumping these out at a much higher frequency. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.